Title does not deceive you. From what I am hearing, D.Gray-man is finally coming back from its hiatus. I have a picture I want to show you guys right now. I'll probably have it on the screen right now or maybe a couple minutes later, but I'll have it on the screen for you guys can see. On the cover of this magazine that is going to be published, that is Alan Walker. And it says, supposedly, that D.Gray-man is going to be coming back in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, the manga is coming back. That right there, I am not well versed into D.Gray-man. For instance, I have not read far into the manga. But I do know there's a lot of passionate readers to D.Gray-man. And I know there's so many of you Chibits that actually might not realize this news. And so I'm making this video for the long-time fans of the series that did not know or are unaware that their beloved series, D.Gray-man, is finally coming back from a hiatus. And this is wonderful news because, let me explain. I've always wanted to read D.Gray-man. I've always wanted to read it. I've heard some things about the plot with the Millennium Earl and things like that. I've seen things about the plot. And I've always seen it mentioned. I've always seen it in my local Books A Million. And I knew that it was on hiatus. A very long hiatus. And from what I heard, I don't know if this is legit or not. Because I know next to nothing to the reasons why D.Gray-man was on hiatus. I know two different stories. Two stories I know of when it comes to D.Gray-man. And I don't know which one is true. But I'm just going to talk about them regardless because I'm just going to bring them up. They both might be true. I have no fucking idea. But from what I heard is the mangaka of D.Gray-man got injured. For instance, she injured her hand or she got injured in some way, like she had health problems and she couldn't write the manga anymore, and that's what made her go on a hiatus. I think that's been about 3 years. I think it's been about 2 to 3 year hiatus of D.Gray-man, and there's been fans that have been wanting the series for a very long time because it's something everybody was passionate about, and it ended on a cliffhanger from what I heard, and it was getting very fucking good. The second rumor or story I heard about D.Gray-man and why it had a hiatus was because the series was pushing its limits. For instance, D.Gray-man was pushing the limits of a shonen. It was constantly going into the seinen area of its story. And that's what I heard. It had some form of legal issues where the mangaka wanted to turn this series into a seinen, and I think Shonen Jump or whatever publisher she had at the time did not want her to publish it like a seinen and let her switch. So she had a lot of legal issues from what I heard from being able to make this series, and she had to like get her rights back or something. I heard both of those different stories. I don't know which ones are true. They both might be true. They both might be wrong, but that's what I heard about D.Gray-man. And regardless of whatever's true or not, I put D.Gray-man off. Like, I didn't want to read this series because it was on a hiatus. And I didn't want to read a series that really got me passionate about it. For instance, you know, like Hunter x Hunter. Like, oh my god, dude, I'm so passionate about this series. My fucking... Let's not even get into it. I can ramble on for that for fucking hours. It's just, let's put it that way, okay? I didn't want to go through another experience like Hunter x Hunter. I didn't. And that's why I didn't want to start D.Gray-man. But that was actually even before I started, you know, Hunter x Hunter. I felt that way towards D.Gray-man. I just didn't want to start a series that was kind of like on a hiatus for a very long time. And I put it off since then. I've just put it off and not watched or read it. I know there's an anime of it as well. And now that I've heard and hearing that it's coming back in 3 weeks, I want to be binge reading that manga. I'm going to be binge reading that manga because I want to actually finally sit down and see this series brand new. Because it's a series I've always been interested in. I've always wanted to start. I've just held back because, like I said, a hiatus. And now knowing it's coming back, I want to be fucking reading it. I've already read multiple chapters, actually, today. I was reading JoJo Part 4, by the way. Diamond is Unbreakable. Very fucking good. Oh my god, dude. Oof. Gotta make a video on that very fucking soon. But I decided to start D.Gray-man. I put JoJo off just a little bit. I'm going back to JoJo. Don't fucking worry. I love my JoJo. But I want to be able to binge read D.Gray-man because if it is coming back in 3 weeks, I want to be able to review it. I don't know if I'll make it in time for when it comes back, but I do want to review it. I do want to review D.Gray-man when it does come back. And so I am going to be reading the manga. I'm reading it today. Like, as soon as I'm done with this video, as soon as I upload this video and I answer some comments to you fellow Chibits, I'm going to be getting some coffee, drinking some fucking coffee. I might pull an all-nighter until the chapters, you know, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece comes out. Reading D.Gray-man. That's most likely what I'm going to do. So, yeah, there's that news for you fellow Chibits. If you were unaware of this, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You Vivid fans that really love D.Gray-man, how do you feel about this news? How do you feel about your baby finally coming back? Because if I was to hear, like, you know, Spice and Wolf was getting a Season 3, or Hunter x Hunter was coming back in manga form, fuck, dude, Dude, you thought my reaction to Fate Stay Night Episode 0 was freaking crazy, like when I was running around with my head cut off? My hype would be unimaginable if I saw Spice and Wolf Season 3 announced, or a Hunter x Hunter manga coming back. It's just like, fuck, dude. Let's put it that way. I'd be unbelievably hot. So, I'm hoping that this is very good news for a lot. Hopefully I let you all know about this news. You were unaware of it, and it lets you know. At the moment, we only have a picture, so that's all we have. There's no news article yet, and when there is a news article, I will probably make an update video to talk about more about it, and probably do my thoughts about D.Gray-man's manga when it gets more information. But for now, that's it. You all have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.